Welcome back once again, and this is the last game of the series. RagDoll versus Yangon Galacticos on the lower bracket of PNXBET Invitational Season 3. And this final game is the final game na malalaro ng isa dito sa mga teams na to sa ating tournament. And let's find out kung sino bang mag-i-stay at lalaban patungo sa kanilang Grand Finals or sino nga bang mauuwi dito ng luhaan. And once again, Yangon Galacticos, Mars on the first pick. Interesting. RagDoll naman, they went for the Grimstroke first pick. So, are they going for that Pangolier once again? Let's all find out in just a short while. Pero the bans are Weaver and Monkey King on the side of Yangon Galacticos. And yeah, we all know that. We feel that. Guguluhin yung Mars. So, okay na rin yun. Alisin nyo na ayaw kalaban Monkey King. We respect that. Diba? Gusto nyo ng madaling buhay. Huwag na natin pahirapan ang buhay natin. Iba na natin yung mga pwedeng manggulpi sa Mars natin. Now, on the side of RagDoll naman dito, Magnus and Tidehunter. So, two offlaners slash counter initiators ang inalis ng RagDoll. So, they have a Disruptor, by the way, on the second pick. And mukhang, are they going for a Naga Siren setup or a different setup this time? Let's find out. Marami pa naman pwedeng i-pair up dito sa kay Eric Disruptor tie. So, Oracle on the Yangon Galacticos side. Nicely done. So, they're maintaining that Oracle pick. It worked on the second game, so why not? Go ahead and use it again dito sa third game.
5 seconds remaining.
Sarap ng buhay na naman dito ng carry, sustain, aggressive support that works on the Oracle. A very well-rounded support hero na hindi natin masyado nakikitang napipick recently. So, goods na goods yan sa libro ko, Oracle. I also use this hero dahil support ang nilalaro ko pero hindi ko magawa-gawa ng matino. Lagi ako napapagalitan. So anyway, let's move forward with the banning phase, and as you can see, Night Stalker and Ember Spirit are already out of the equation, and we're waiting for the fourth one, which will be brought to you by YG.
5 seconds remaining.
Who's it's gonna be? Extension, pinag-iisipan mabuti ng YG, which ano yan, goods yan. Pag-isipan nyo mabuti, and yun na nga, inalis na nga nila yung Naga Siren. Kasi it was a good combo with the Disruptor. Sobrang daling ilagay ng Static Storm Kinetic Field kapag meron kang isang Naga Siren na magpapatulog lang sa mga kalaban, tapos pagkatas ng tulog nun, yari na kayo. Diba? Pwedeng makakulong yung Oracle, hindi makapag-provide ng sustain. Now, YG, Oracle, this is the game. Kailangan patunayan yung sarili niya. Kung seryosong pick ng RagDoll dito, unlike the first one, na masyadong greedy, this is the time na talaga magtatrabaho mabuti yung isang Oracle. The positioning plays a huge role or impact on team fight. Kasi if the Oracle is taken down or bursted down immediately bago pa man mag-start yung team fight or during the team fight, mawawala ng tawag dito, pang counter initiate yung YG, if ever. And there are many heroes to deal with him right now. Eto na nga, ipapango na nila. They use the Grimstroke, banned out the Bloodseeker. So it is a pango for RagDoll, obviously. So they wanna go with the same play na ginawa nila nung una. Let's give the space to Pangolier. Let's give him the stage. Walang ka-counter sa kanya. Walang reason para magkamali ka or hindi ka makapag-provide ng impact kinakailangan namin galing sa'yo dito sa team fight na to. And with that, YG is gonna answer with, let's see, drum roll please. Wala pa, tagal pa eh. Anyway, meron pa silang 2 minuto para pag-isipan ng kanilang susunod na pick, but definitely it might be a position 4 pick for YG. So, sinong pwede nyo pang panggulo dito sa Pangolier? You don't have the Grimstroke, you don't have the Bloodseeker. Let's look in Pango counters. Okay. Tingnan natin. Wala yung Taskar. That could be a good position for and a good combo with the Mars. Napakalakas ng Taskar Taskar Marsaling. Panggulpihan yan. So pag nag-Taskar sila dito, Gucci gang na ako doon. Palag-palag ang dito, ang Yangon. Pero they will go for the Mirana instead. Okay, sige, makulit ka. Tingnan natin ang kulit mo ngayon. Dito kami sa mobile na support heroes. Position 4 na pwedeng mag-gank sa mid lane. Actually, yung Oracle pwede rin umikot sa mid lane. So, meron pa silang root into arrow na combo for YG. Or, root, spear, arrow. Or root, alam nyo na ang mangyayari dyan. So, here comes the fourth pick. Possibly the mid laner for YG. Or I think dapat unahin na nila yung carry this time. Last pick pa rin kasi ang RagDoll so medyo alanganin. At least hindi dalawang yung hindi maban ng ma-counter ng sobra yung mid lane. It's a PA once again for Yangon Galacticos. So they're going for dito. The full on action blow by blow engagement with that PA pick. Magnus is banned, so wala na masyadong yung PA dito.
5 seconds.
Para kasi okay din yung Oracle kapag nakapag-BKB. Pag nakapag-BKB, pag nakapag-aganim siya, yung insta BKB for the PA, goods din yun. At least hindi ganun matatakot yung PA nyo. Anti-magic siya, 100%. Let's see. Bans, pick na naman ng RagDoll dito after the Pangolier. Let's find out kung sino ba ang gagawin nila against the PA.
Radiant team.
So it's a Raid King. Okay. Walang mana burner for YG. Walang nagdi-defusal. Sino bang mid laner na pwede mong gamitin? At least para masagot mo yung yung Raid King.
10 seconds remaining.
Let me see.
5
Tingnan natin ang mahiwagan libro dito ng Dota 2 fandom. Siyempre yun, number 1 mid laner na pwede mo ilagay is, of course, the Invoker. Aside from that, let's see. Actually, those are the suggested counters Kasi support na yung isa, it's gonna be the Lion, which I don't think they'll bring out. Unless they wanna go for a mid Mirana. Pero medyo mahirap-hirap to kapag mid Mirana. Yun nga lang Pero tignan natin kung mid Mirana is gonna be a bit tough for me. Hindi ako ganun kasampalataya sa mid ng Mirana Unlike kung Invoker makukuha nila, eto kaso baka iban na yung Invoker. Ayun pala, DP. Could have been a good one as well. Tuloy-tuloy lang nasuntukan talaga. Pero by the looks of it, kung di mag-i-Invoker ang YG, medyo mahihirapan nata akong maniwala na mananalo sila sa round na to. There are a lot of ways that RagDoll can mess up the teamfight capabilities of YG here. And the good thing naman sa YG's corner is that they have that Oracle. It's a very important pick for me. Maganda kasi sa laning phase and we all know this meta. Time and time again, it has proven na you win the laning phase, you basically won the game already. There were just a few comebacks na nakita ko in Nakasco, even on the TI stage. Halos pares lang din. Ayun pala Panggos! Yung Oo nga, tama. Batrider could have been a nice mid laner para guluhin pa rin yung Pango. Pero they went for the Void Spirit, okay? So the plan once again is the silence. Pero RagDoll pulling out Ajit's Templar Assassin. No. Not looking good for YG boys. But don't get me wrong. Malakas pa rin ang draft ng YG dito. Especially on the laning phase. Ang problema lang dito is the Templar Assassin on the mid lane. Anong solusyon na gagawin dito ng Yangon Galacticos? Because they don't have a means to blow up the fraction from the TA. Pwede mag-rotate si Mirana, Oracle, pero it has to be a really good one. Yung mga tipong they caught the Templar Assassin off guard para mapatay nila. Pero sa bagay, isipin nyo, kung matatamaan naman ng Remnant, kung matatamaan ng arrow and then followed up by the Remnant, I don't think makakagalaw pa naman yung Templar Assassin doon. And there are 2 heroes that could do it. Andito yung Oracle and andito yung Mirana. Parehas to na may pang lockdown na kailangan na pwedeng i-cast sa malayong range para hindi sila makita ng mga wards whatsoever. So positioning, YG dito, I would say palag-palag pa din naman yung mga heroes nila. You have the Mars to mess up the team fight of RagDoll, and on the RagDoll side naman, they have the Pango na kanina natin nakita ng game 1. Binigyan nila ng space, binigyan nila ng opportunity to take the stage. Talaga na mga nasulit nila yung Pango pick nila on the first one. Now let's find out if RagDoll is gonna be doing the same thing. If it's gonna be the same plan. We let the mid lane win first, and then we proceed with the mid game plays natin.
Normally.
Okay, let me just get the cameraman. Campaign pattern. Okay. So, YG is going for another smoke play right off the bat. Same thing that they did on the second game. Will they get another, will they get 2 kills again? But this time, masyado na marami nag-aabang sa kanila. There is a ward placed even. And si Loon, ang agang suntukan. Loon makukutuan sa ulo. The arrow is there, but it's not enough to save the Mars. RagDoll was expecting that. They had a good read on the situation. Naku, tatama pa yung stroke of fate doon. Pero makakapagano agad si Zhao Rain. Fortune's End, which will end the misery. But Skille running, he does have the storm on his head and will not survive. So this time around, it's RagDoll capitalizing on that play made by YG. Kanina nakadalawang kills ang YG on the first minute mark, but this time, RagDoll naman ang kukuha. You cannot do that to us for the second time. It was very predictable, sabi ni Ajit. Okay. So 5 seconds before the bounty rune spawn, and mukhang iko-contest pa rin ng YG yung upper rune. Pangulars gonna get the bottom. Nakakuha ba dito? 3 ang nakakuha ng Dire. So James, GY, and BT faded, nakakuha ng tigigisang bounties. Only 1 left for YG to take. Ay. Not a good, tawag dito. Good early game for YG, but let's see. How are they gonna make up for it? Void the spirit against the TA on the mid lane. Again, we are on the TA side here, pero let's see if there is a plan on YG's corner para makaangat yung void spirit nila. However, hinabol pa rin dito ng YG yung disruptor, giving the Raid King some time to farm dito sa may top lane. And syempre makukuha niya na dapat yung yung first set ng waves in a perfect manner. So 2-1 agad tayo, hindi pa man na nag-i-start or hindi pa man nag-iisang minuto, mainit na agad ang sutuan na naganap. Kita nyo naman yung smoke play by YG na unfortunately hindi nag-pay off at sila pa nga nabigyan. Pero Mars, mainit ang ulo, gustong bumawi. Pinatay din agad yung disruptor sa may top lane. So here comes Ajit, zoning out Young PH in the mid lane. Medyo masakit. 5-1 for Ajit, 5-0 for Young PH. Ito na yung inaabangan ni Vishnu, yung Young PH Void. So bottom lane, ano na naman to, kailangan na naman ng magic wand and magic sticks neto mga to dahil mapapalaban na naman sila sa sa umuulan na spells na ibabato ng YG down at the bottom, and GY very aggressive. But a quick shield crash in-house phase. So chill lang, wala naman tayong pakialam dyan, sabi ni How. Pagtatalon ka dyan hanggat gusto mo. Focus lang ako sa goal ko. Iiwan ko pati pamilya ko, sabi ni How. And with that, going back to the mid lane, Young PH 11-0, 11-1 for the TA. So nice play here by the Ember. Halos pantay pa rin sila, hindi siya nalalamangan ni Ajit dito. skill lane naman, meanwhile on the top lane, nakikipagkulitan pa rin. Will disrupt the disruptor. Kita na naman. Disrupt the disruptor. OMG. And i-arrow niya pa nga yung ano doon, yung malaking creep. So nice play there by the Mirana. Yung PH, medyo nauungosan na siya dito ni TA in terms of CS. Pero ito naman, fresh setup wave para sa kanya na i-last hit and he will be successful with the first one. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. Nagkaroon tayo ng konting pause. Baka nagkakaroon na naman ng internet issues. So, antayin lang natin mga kapatid. Kalmahan nyo lang. And while we're at it, habang nakapause pa, shout out sa lahat na nanonood ngayon dito sa KuyaNic page here on the BTS Pro Season 3. BTS Pro Season 3. Sorry, PNXBET Invitational Season 3. Nasa isip ko na yung BTS agad, di ba?
It's a trap.
Your anger is useless here in the void.
Okay, disconnected pala yung pangolier natin. Tignan muna natin. Top lane is the Mars and tawag dito. Mars and Scalace lane. May kill potential sila dito sa Raid King against the
Dire's courier has been
Disruptor.
slain.
Pwede sila pamatay dyan eh. They just need to find the perfect opening. Like what How found at the bottom onto James. James slowly dropping low on HP kaso yung mag-heal pa nga dito si James. Medyo napaaga yung bigay ng Purifying Flames unfortunately from the Oracle. So TY from James. Or hindi siya nakapagbato ng ng Fate's Edict. Baka ganun, ng Fortune's End, yun na nangyari. So right now, bottom lane, PA is doing well as far as I can tell. He is at 14-2, 17-3 from the Pango. So, pwede nang pagtiisan to for the PA early. At least hindi ka namamatay, hindi ka nagugulpe, nakakuha ka pa rin last hits. So, I think he's gonna be happy with that. Lamang lang naman ng almost isang creep wave to siya si Pango eh. Kill okay, nakipagtayaan dito. Araw. Naku po, hindi siya makalabas.
Radiant's middle
Wait,
tower is
sa
under
right clickan. Habulin pa siya. Ha? May glimpse back ba? Wala. Buti na wala pang glimpse back yun. Nag-kinetic ano pala siya. Kinetic Fields Thunder Strike level 2 pa lang. Okay. Kaya pala malakas ang loob ni Mirana doon. So moving back to the bottom, it's PA. Medyo malalim dito yung creep wave 12 stacks lang 1 for the Pango. Medyo mahirap to guys. Unlike nung offlaner kanina, hindi basta-basta matitira to. Pag napag-shield crush lang yan. O may mo Shinderyu yan mamaya. Inom tayo tubig. Okay. So how, once again, getting all the XP. I like what Oracle is doing right here. Pinababayaan niya si PA na makakuha ng XP. Mag-isa yung solo dito sa may lane. And level 4 na siya dito. Pangolier's level 4 as well. So halos parehas lang ginagawa ng 2 supports. However, this is the difference. James with the Inkswell and GY with the Swashbuckle will kill that Oracle at the bottom lane. Sino panalo map 2? Sabi ni Paul Matthew. YG. Panalo ng map 2. Map 1 is RagDoll, obviously. So, yan. It's 3-1 on the 5-minute mark. And as you can see, Loon and Mirana going on a hunt. They know na wala kanina pa tong Disruptor and they wanna find him. Dead or alive. Uy! Yeah. Medyo super off the mark yung pana doon. But Young PH is here. So don't worry. We can take the kill. Sabi ni Young PH, you can miss all the arrows you want. I'm gonna casually just step in. Place my remnant and voila. it's a kill. So with that, it's 3-2 on the 6-minute mark, and still, Wraith King is freely farming on the jungle, pero ang masamang balak ay hindi napigilan. Young PH taking this stack of creeps sa my jungle. He doesn't want to mess with the TA because why? Just because. Okay, andali lang. They're gonna see Ajit dito. They don't have the wards. And Ajit, sila nakapag-ward dito sa may triangle ng YG's corner. And ako po, magkakakitaan si Mirana dito. At si Ajit, there goes the meld.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
But it's not that effective yet. Alis lang ng leap dito yung Mirana. And he's gonna be all good in the hood. So, the Void Spirit slowly catching up to the last hits ng Templar Assassin on the mid lane. 52 and 3 for him, 68 and 3 for the TA. Now, nice blink from How. He's gonna get away from that Inkswell combo, pero VT faded early with the rotations on that carry. They're gonna jump forward and kill off the Oracle immediately, and PA not in a good spot. He's silenced up and he cannot do anything to stop this. He's dead. So 2 heroes down at the bottom, and here comes RagDoll, who will take this tier 1. But the TPs are coming over. They want a comeback. They want to return the favor. Here comes a shotgun into the jump forward from Young PH, but doesn't have the mana for the next spells, and he's all silenced up. He needs to remove that. Will bottle. Magkakaroon siya ng onting mana dito, pero out na muna ang RagDoll and they'll just go away. First blood, sabi niya Mark, RagDoll ang nakakuha. Easy for YG daw, sabi ni Urgent at ni Mike Montealto. Okay. Let's see if your predictions are correct again. If you love predicting and you want to make money out of it on esports, you may want to go ahead and check out our organizer for this event, PNXBET.com. If you have questions, kung bago nyo palang narinig yon, you can message us on our page. And kung naman maglo-load kayo, doon na rin kayo mag-message. Use our promo code Lupon WXC. And because of that promo, Loon, with the promotional Mars Arena at the bottom, walang nangyari. So it's still 5 and 2, still in favor of RagDoll at this point. Now let's look at the Void Spirit. What is he trying to do? He's going for the SNK, Sanch and Kaya item. Wait a second, bottom lane, we're back. The action is not done yet. They want to aggress for more, and Zaurian being controlled by the Rolling Thunder. He's gonna die. Mars to follow, or let's see. There you go, he's found out. And he's gonna go down. 7-2 for RagDoll. RagDoll na lang ang sabi ni Mike. Yun, no? Gigil na gigil. Ano ba yung multiple bets? Okay, so with those kills, RagDoll is gonna take the opportunity and extend the pressure further. Taking down this tier 1 tower at the bottom opens up the right side of the map. So James, as you can see, kung may wards to, diretso na to para mag-place. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Blue wards lang dala niya. And on the mid lane, mapapatay naman. Or top lane, mapapatay ni TA, si PA. Yung magpinsan. Nagkapatayan na dito.
Not quite as slow now.
Magkapatid data, parehas ng initials eh. Ano yan eh, si Angeles ang last name niyan. Templar Angeles tsaka si Phantom Angeles. Wait a second. Another Mars Arena. Nicely done. They'll kill off the Disruptor. But then again, the question is, at what cost? Because they're gonna be the soul bind into the silence. Young PH managed to take away or take out that silence. Phantom's embrace from James. Pero where is the escape route for the Void Spirit? Vision. But Arrow, muntik na. Makakaalis doon si GY. Nicely done. Swashbuckle up. And the shield crash down. What goes up must come down. And Young PH will go around and escape. Nicely done.
fortified.
by YG's mid laner. Arrow will destroy the catapult right there. But, are they gonna fight here? It's a 3v4 team fight if ever, and YG is not gonna be in a good position to take that. Okay, they really want this. They really want this done. Nagano sila, Moonlight Shadow, and to top it up, they pop the smoke para hindi sila makita. And they're gonna find, hindi tatama yung spear ng Mars. But still, nevertheless, meron ba silang enough damage to take him down? React is available, however. Kaso makakapagkagil pa si Kuya mo. At ayun pa nga papalagan sila inside the kinetic field static storm combo. And one by one, they will fall, losing their Mars as well as the Void. Isama mo na yung Oracle, and looks like there's gonna be a Mirana to follow.
The next level, the next
It's the next level play indeed for RagDoll. The debate on that Raid King, nicely done. VT faded with a quick toggle. And the quick successions of backups coming from RagDoll. That spear that missed could have made a difference there. At eto nga, makuhuli pa yung PA nyo. Ginulungan sa ulo. At papalag pa yung TA dito. If ever, TP's coming over for RagDoll. Yung PH medyo malalim. Pwede siyang i-silence dito. So, bind na lang pala. And it's enough. And there you go. The glimpse back into the stroke of fate plus the silence. Kuto on top. Mawawala yung silence niya. Tutulungan siya ng mga teammates para alisin. Pero, eto si DT faded. Lumalaban pa rin. Bigla na lang siyang hold up sa harap. At si Zaurain, he's gonna fall even with a false promise. Hindi siya ililigtas ng pangako na hindi totoo. At eto ba, isa pa, Mirana, aabutin pa in Mars. Oh my God! They respawn and they are dead once again. Not good for YG. It's 18-3 in favor of RagDoll with a staggering 9k gold advantage on the economy side. 13 minutes over. Not looking good for YG. What can they do? Let's look at their itemizations 13 minutes in. Right now, the Void Spirit, wala pa siyang item. He's trying to go for the SNK, pero the space is not given. RagDoll is continuously punishing them. And ito, young PH, kailangan dumilin siya. He's targeting the Pangolier on the mid lane. Pero, actually, ano lang yun, pangkuha lang din ng creeps pala. Masyado akong OA. Hindi yun totoo. Okay? Young PH, however, pwede atang mabigyan dito. Zaurain, makikita ba? Wala pa rin silang dagger on the Mars. Of course, mahihirapan sila dito. No Battle Fury on the PA. There are no items on YG's corner at this point. And if you look at the side of RagDoll, naka-Deso dagger na po ang Templar Assassin. And then yung raking naman dito, naka-armlet of Mordigan lang naman. And he's getting closer to his Assault Keras. Ayayay. Pag nakapag-Assault Keras ng maaga to, medyo mahihirapan ng YG. Actually, mahihirapan ng YG, hindi medyo. Dahil wala na silang ida-damage dito mamaya. Sobrang kukunat yung raking. There goes the glimpse back. Okay. Si Void yung mahuhuli pero there's no follow-up. Panggulo lang while they're taking down the Roshan. Good play para sa RagDoll doon. Rolling Thunder. Naku po, Mirana, nais pa nandito sa may jungle. Silent stop and cannot do anything. Void, tatamaan pa! At least gonna move forward. He wanna take the life of this Grimstroke pero may magic wand and the silence is there once again. Kailangan niya munang alisin to. Stroke of Fate will hit and double kill for the support James Grimstroke. And on the bottom lane, Petrus on a mega kill streak. Agit is doing it. Witty. So with that, economy advantage tended to 11k para sa RagDoll score. Grabe. Let's see, did it pay off yung pagkasugod ni Void Spirit? Hindi pa rin eh. Malaya pa rin siya sa, malayo pa rin siya sa mga items niya. Not good, not good. And PA, ni Ajit dito at the bottom, taking down the tier 2. So definitely, bottom lane is at their mercy. Hindi makakapasok dito ang YG. Kukulong na nila to. Kuha ng outpost. Tapos diretso objective sa bottom. I think that would be the play for the side of RagDoll. Or so I thought. Let's see. The rest of the guys are in the middle portion of the map. They're trying to see if they can catch this Void Spirit off guard. But they're gonna focus their attention onto the triangle. They don't have vision dito sa may medyo baba. Pero yun, makikita si Zauring. There comes a TA. Here comes a Rolling Thunder. Mapapaglaruan si PA. Awiti indeed. And Zauring, andun siya pero wala siyang nagawang false promise because he's being chased down by Ajit. And that was a guaranteed kill para dito sa RagDoll. Puro salang spear ng Mars, sabi na Raymond. Medyo siguro the pressure is onto Mars right now. And it's not doing him well. Kailangan nilang makahinga dito. Kailangan siguro chill muna tayo. Let's take control at least one portion of the map. Tapos we go from there. Dali nila natin sila doon. Tapos i-take control natin yung opposite side. Tapos we go back from there. Root on the TA, pero he has the Aegis dito. Pwede lang ma-burst pero Aegis pa rin yan. The meld, okay. Damage enough. Aegis of Immortal popped outside. Root is there on DT faded. Walang walang Aegis to. Pwede pa tumama arrow? No. Not gonna hit. And with that, almost losing their tier 3 dito sa may top lane.
For my coffers.
Okay, eto na makakakita sa skill eh, but a quick Rolling Thunder plus the dagger will mess them up real bad. Two down on the side of YG and they have trapped the Mars once again inside the static storm kinetic field combo, and once again Void trying to take at least a support down. As if he was saying, please, give me this one, please. Pero Rampage na for Ajit, not good. Ajit, baby boy. With the Rampage on the 18-minute mark. Awiti. They're gonna knock the tier 2 tower down. And looks like they're gonna go further into tier 3. Habang wala pang PA, 17 seconds. But I don't think ipupush pa nila. Kasi mabubuhay na rin pala yung PA yan. And wala naman na agonims tong unless, ayun pala si BT faded. Kanina ko pa hinahanap sa minimap. He was there all along. And kailangan siguro balikan nyo na tong objective nyo dito sa may top. Pero ayaw pa rin nila. Ano ang balak ng RagDoll dito? Right now, YG is definitely trapped inside their camp and cannot do anything at this point. They're waiting for the high ground siege of RagDoll and checking to see baka doon sila makakuha ng victory. How? Ito na. Farm lang siya sa bottom. This is the best play that he can do. Pero knowing that, RagDoll is gonna go push the tier 3 in the top lane. Kasi kulang yung wala yung PA nyo. Pwede kaming manggulo and Mirana bursted down immediately. I mean the disruptor, sorry. There you go. Maso soulbind pa dito and mapapapap pa ng false promise sa sarili. Yung Oracle nyo. Patay si Mirana, patay si Mars, patay din si Void Spirit. Ay. So buyback on the Mars and the Oracle. Ganda leche na sila doon. TA, baka pwede? Pero hindi, andun si Swashbuckle Boy at ang kanyang taga-silence. Grimstroke ang pangalan. God's Rebuke onto the Raid King. Pero RagDoll doesn't care. We want to push this set of racks and we will do it right in front of your face. VT faded is gonna go for more. Eto na, tier 3 naman sa may mid lane ang tatrabahuhin nila.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Uy! A quick jump from BT faded onto the Oracle, tas sinunda ng Meld. Witty. Tunaw ang Oracle niya without a buyback. Static Storm, mahiipit sa likod. Taliyang PH makakawala. Patay nga lang si Mars dito. Sakit ni PA! Critical pero nagtatagel-tagel lang dito si BT faded. Ang lupet! Pero it's not gonna be enough. BT faded down without the reincarnation. Eto na how nagpoproc ng mga crits niya, but it's too late. Buyback on PA. Buyback on PA. Pero ano, susundan pa rin to eh. Pwede pa rin tong puntahan ng RagDoll. There you go. Swashbuckle. Glimpse back. Ang ganda ng combo. Hindi nga lang tumama yung Inkswell doon. Pero still, kudos. Ang ganda nung gagawin nilang plano nila. Okay, PA. Bawasan sila dito. Baka pwede sakali tumalo ng PA. Umabot? Perhaps?
Allies disappear.
Pero umalis na ang RagDoll.
Precious bounty.
Talo ako first 10 kills. Nyawa, sabi ni Gwyneth. Wait. Bawi sa map 3, panalo rin. Ayan. Maganda. Yan ang maganda. At least, di ba? So, ayun. Unfortunately, it's 23 minutes in and it's getting more and more impossible for YG to get out of this one alive. 24k net worth on the side of RagDoll, and let's look at their items kung may pag-asa pa ba. Void Spirit, wala pa rin siya agad sa dito. Managed to get off of that SNK period, pero wait a second. How? Aray, ang sakit ni BT faded, but the false promise is there. Melt on top of him. PA binabanata na siya. He stand up. Tatalon sa likod. Aray, patay si James, pero pumutok na rin siya right after ng pangako sa'yo. And here comes Wraith King, casually hitting the Void Spirit. Disseminates out, pero aabutin pa rin siya ni PA. Ni TA. Ang pinsa ni PA. Buyback on the Void. Ayaw pa rin bitawan ng YG to. Ito maganda. Ito gusto ko. Yung mga hindi sumusuko. Malay nyo, di ba? Hindi ito kayo papakasigurado daw. PA pa rin daw yan. Battle Fury na. Ba? Kaso mag-i-Aegis of the Immortal na naman ata si Ajit dito.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Blessings.
Batter up!
Okay, looks like RagDoll is preparing for the final blow. The final nail to the coffin. This is gonna be it. Moving towards the center. Oh, grabe naman sa Raking doon with a jump. Quick route. Pero TA with a quick jump as well. Pero go Scepter. On the support, he'll survive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
Loon, naka-invi siya dito, wants to go for the arena, but the stun is there, followed by the melt, and he's gonna melt away. Ganda naman nun, dagger into the use, thunder. Wait, hindi sila makapasok, hinarangan sila nung pang-Julier sa entrance. Witty, there's no buyback on the Mars and the Void. PA makikipagpaluan, no? Kasi GG, well played, is called by YG. Lisa is in my heart but faded is back. Oh. Okay, so there you have it, mga sir. It's YG saying goodbye to the tournament and RagDoll moving towards the semifinals. And up next is gonna be, let me check Polaris Esports against Motivate Trust on the upper bracket final series. Best of 3 din yun, and kung sinong matatalo doon ay lalabanan bukas alas 12 ng tanghali ng RagDoll for the final lower brackets edition. Okay? So, that's it for me. Stay tuned. Meron pa tayong Polaris and Motivate. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanood. And sa mga gustong sumama sa akin, meron ako laging watch and bet party every evening sa page ko. Search nyo lang Yamada Sensei. Okie dokie. Have a nice day, everyone.
What's up mga sir?